Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back for CBM Talk. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Devontae.
And this is Dre and Jay. Here where we break down the latest news revolving around Marvel, DC, Star Wars, pretty much anything pop culture, film related, TV show related as well. So yeah, let's start off with the biggest news that came just recently. Daredevil. So Daredevil is officially getting... they're in the works to get a, Disney Plus series with Matt Corman, Chris Ord set to write. According to Variety, a new Daredevil series is moving forward. Rumors have persisted for some time that a Disney Plus series about the Man Without Fear was in the works, especially considering that the two of the stars of the Netflix Daredevil series, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, have appeared in recent Marvel projects. It now appears that the project is picking up steam with the hiring of Corman and Ord, although Marvel has yet to announce anything regarding the show. Reps for Corman and Ord declined to comment. The Corman and Ord most famously co-created the USA Network series Covert Affairs, starring Piper Perabo and Christopher Gorham. So yeah, I mean... there's that. I'm a huge fan of the Daredevil series on Netflix. I joined that show late as fuck, so forgive me for that. I actually started watching it this past year, and I just binged it throughout, and I loved every minute of it. So I'm excited for this because, just bringing the character of Daredevil into the MCU. It provides a lot of potential routes or avenues for this character to go and for him who to interact with in this universe. But I will say Marvel, especially MCU, I don't know if they'll push the same values that the show once had or show the same thing that the show once had as well. Who knows if this show is even going to be like a continuation of the Netflix series or a full-on reboot, a soft reboot. I can get with the soft reboot. Like that's where I can kind of meet halfway. I would prefer if they just did a continuation of the Netflix series.
I don't think they will. I think not to cut you. I think people need to really think about what this show's going to be. I don't think it's going to be... if you're thinking about you're going to get Netflix Daredevil show, you're not getting that. You're not getting 20 episodes a season. Or 15 episodes. Marvel doesn't do that. If you notice, Disney Plus shows on Marvel have always been 10 episodes at most.
Yeah, but don't you feel like that's honestly one of the reasons why a lot of people complain about the Disney Plus shows in general, because they don't feel...
No, if anything, they complain because there's less... There's probably a filler episode. There's probably 1 or 2 filler episodes depending on the show. You know what I mean? I think Moon Knight has what? Moon Knight had what? 1 episode you thought was a filler?
Yeah, but I mean, if it
that's
was,
also a kick that's more.
But if it was me personally, I feel like a lot of these in the Disney Plus shows right now should have been
WandaVision was good.
WandaVision was good, and WandaVision honestly.
Mandalorian, how many episodes? Mandalorian 10. Mandalorian was good.
But
nobody can complain about Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't mind. 10 episodes ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying.
But 6 episodes?
No, I think it would be 10. But think about what people are used for with Daredevil. Daredevil's literally 20 episodes a season.
No, it wasn't. It was
18.
It was 13. What you talking about?
Every season.
Yeah.
I don't think they 13 episodes.
It was 13. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. Double check.
I don't know. I mean, if there are 13 episodes regular on Netflix, there were 13 episodes. That's cool. But I think realistically, I think should we look at 6 to 10 episodes a season. Because I don't think they don't have to establish Daredevil the way Netflix did either. Their character's already been established. People know the character. I think they're gonna, and I think it is gonna be a soft reboot. I agree with DeAndre. I think it will be a soft reboot of the character to where it's we're kind of changing direction a little bit, which is cool though. It's because it's their own thing. You know what I mean? It has to be. You have to separate.
Each season was 13 episodes.
Okay. Well, if they're doing 10 episodes, I think that's okay. I mean, they're probably making 6 to 10.
Yeah.
But I also look at a soft reboot. I think is good because I think you do need to separate this from Netflix. You need to find a way. You can't have them say, "Oh, it's the same thing." I think you brought the cast back, but you need to find something that makes this different in its own way and makes it its own unique thing.
I don't know. I mean, have you even finished the show?
No, I haven't finished. It's a good show though. It's a really good show.
You gotta finish. You gotta finish it, motherfucker.
I've been caught up.
Okay,
so it's good. It's a good show though. I'm not gonna say it's not good. It's a good show.
But based on where season 3 ended, there was a specific character that I would love for that story to continue with the Disney Plus series, especially for this character to get a costume that is familiar with the comics, because he didn't wear it in season 3.
Bullseye.
How do you know?
I already knew, bro. He wears Daredevil's costume. So you want Daredevil?
So how much have you watched?
I haven't watched that much. I just know certain things. But you want Daredevil? You want Daredevil to bring the yellow costume? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I would love to see Daredevil in the yellow costume. I'm also talking about Bullseye. Bullseye didn't have his own costume.
Yeah, he had the
I would love to, because Marvel, they actually have done a good job recently of getting comic accurate suits. So I would love to see Bullseye in his comic accurate suit for the first time on screen, because Colin Farrell didn't wear comic accurate.
No, that was on its own thing. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome, and I would love to see that story continue with his character and everything.
I want them to bring it back. They also have Elektra in that Daredevil show, so I'm curious if they're going to bring Elektra around. If they're going to introduce that Elektra, they're going to go a different route with that too. It's honestly a lot of questions. Just what the way I see more, but it's a lot of questions about what they're going to do with certain characters. Like, are they going to keep I heard they're actually keeping the Luke Cage and Jessica Jones though, supposedly.
Yeah. So,
which is interesting. I don't think they'll ever see the light when it comes to movies. Probably, well, you might see them like a little cameo here. Now, I don't think they'll actually be part of anything big, maybe. But
you know what? That's my thing. Is that because even when we talk about Punisher, I feel like Punisher is a character I would love to see in the MCU. You'll probably make an argument about it. I know you. But I look at these characters, and I feel like they're not characters where I need to worry about tying them into all the general MCU consensus, because I think about what they fight for, who they fight for. It's their adventures are more grounded. Their adventures are more urban, within the street, within their communities. Fighting those gang members, those mafia. So I just feel like with those characters, you don't really have to worry about making this general.
Well, Jessica Jones, if Pearl Man's around, you got the level. That's a level 10 threat.
Oh man!
But besides that, I get you saying though.
but yeah, you don't have to worry about tying it into general MCU.
But I think you could do small things like have them walking around or some shit like that, and people see them it's okay or something like that. That's cool. I think you're gonna have some people that love those characters from the Netflix show and be like, we need these characters more. I think about Daredevil. People don't want to see Daredevil in a movie. They want to see him in a Spider-Man movie or in some kind of film.
He could come in a Spider-Man movie. I wouldn't mind that.
Well, how much of a character you want to play? I'm saying they're gonna be people out there that Daredevil got a lot of screen time in the movie. Why don't Luke Cage get more screen time?
I don't think people are gonna ask for that.
There's some people that like Luke Cage. He's even the first black superhero. People love Luke Cage.
I don't know, but
Sweet Christmas.
Oh hell no.
Jessica Jones. There's Jessica Jones for that. Think about Harlem is me. Think about Iron Fist. Think about people probably want to see Iron Fist in some more live action movies in theaters. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think if you kind of have to set the tone right away of what's your plans for these characters, because you're giving people a hope of things that might not be coming. I don't see Kevin Feige using Luke Cage and Jessica Jones as key. I agree. I don't see them using them as key pieces of the new whatever the team is or something like that. But small, maybe. Yeah. Maybe Secret Wars, you use them a little bit. You can use them in Secret Wars. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I can see that. It's actually funny you brought up Iron Fist. I feel bad for the actor Finn Jones, because it's everybody's all excited about all these actors coming back, but
he's supposed to be Asian in some. I think he's supposed to be Asian culture.
Well, there's that. And, no, I think he's.
I think Iron Fist has some kind of Asian. I think he has a little bit Asian heritage.
Yeah, maybe.
I might be wrong.
I just know people didn't like the actor. They just thought he was a terrible actor. So,
I like Luke Cage either. When he came in Luke Cage.
Yeah, so people were all when everybody was announcing everybody coming back and all these shows coming back, they're like, please recast Finn Jones, and I'm just like, damn, bro. You think he probably all excited? Oh, I'm coming back to the MCU, and then find out nobody wants your ass. That's terrible. But yeah, and as far as the level of violence in Daredevil, I would like to see it push the limits. Marvel has been testing that recently.
I think they would, because they brought the Daredevil TV show in Daredevil. I think they will give you that violence that the Daredevil show had originally.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is, because they brought the Disney Plus shows, the thing is, though, when it comes to that MCU connection, when it comes to that movie screen.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. If they ever put Daredevil and Spider-Man,
that's what I don't get from people, though, because people be like, I want to see characters how they are, but then come live action, you're cool with seeing them be dumbed down. That doesn't make no sense. That's literally hypocrisy. You want to see the violence that this character has, but then when you're cool it's not jumps inspire me, you're cool with being.
I wouldn't call it hypocrisy or me
I'm not talking just use it. A lot of people like that. I people want Deadpool in the MCU, but then you tell them Deadpool can't be cussing.
Yeah,
I get mad.
I think of it more as a compromise. If I'm gonna see him on screen with this character,
let's be honest. People don't want compromise.
It's a compromise. But here's my thing. if you have him in his own show where he's doing something where he's able to be his own character, then people will be fine with that. Now, if he doesn't have his own, like if his own show, he's being, what's it called, leveled down, and then you watch him in the movies leveled down, it's like,
so I'm asking this thing, what's the point of making a show for him since he's already been at a high peak with his own show? Why make a show? Why not just bring him in the film and call it a day?
I don't know either.
Because nobody would want. Let's be honest, bro. Let's keep it real. People want to see certain characters that are dark. They don't want to see them dumbed down. That's why Deadpool could never work in the MCU, because people want to see Deadpool do Deadpool things, make jokes that are inappropriate, cuss. You're not gonna get that in the MCU. That's why I'm saying Deadpool could never happen, because you'll never get that. And if you did make a show about Deadpool in Disney Plus, and let him be Deadpool, right? And then you bring with the Avengers team or with the guys, and he's over cussing and stuff like that and saying nasty jokes. People are like, oh, he's not doing that. If he's not doing those things, well, no, people are gonna be like, what the fuck, bro? But you dumped him down.
But you can work around that. Like, you can write your way around that.
I don't want to hear a whole bunch of beeps all moving. Well,
yeah, that
should get annoying.
That would be kind of funny though, because it's like Deadpool. He starts out trying to cuss, and he's like,
but how funny would that be after about 15 fucking 30 minutes of the movie? That nigga still doing that shit.
Maybe, I mean,
beep. That'd be getting annoying after a while, bro.
Maybe he just stops doing it because he's like, fuck it.
Then people are gonna be mad, like, oh, they dubbed down Deadpool. Deadpool's dubbed down. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Like, it's no win-win.
What I'm saying is that would be kind of funny though if he's talking to the audience. He's like, "Oh, I forgot this was this is a Avengers
I told
movie.
you and Kev yesterday. Y'all looked at me like I was crazy.
What are you talking about?
When I say like you can have him like doing something like, "Oh, I forgot this is a Disney product. Turn the camera or something like that." You said, "Nah, I ain't feeling that." Saying that I pretty much said.
When did I say that?
We were at the studio. I literally said that. I told you, I said, if you want that Deadpool, you can have Deadpool like doing something like, "Oh, I forgot this is Disney. Sorry, Mickey Mouse." And turn the camera, like he turns the camera, something like that. Or you like see like a big ass blur, like a beep, like a whole blur, like the little blur, like he's naked or something like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't know if people would be cool with that either. They probably be like, this ain't working for me. I want my Deadpool I already had.
Or maybe just Marvel just
like think about you're already talking about Blade. If Blade don't have no blood in it, you already talking about you gonna be hot.
I will be hot.
But why? Blade could be. You can't compromise and have Blade just have the blood be green for the vampire.
So if a vampire
or black blood,
let me ask you. So if a vampire is biting a human, what the hell is the human going?
But you don't really see vampire when they bite humans. They literally suck. They don't really show too much blood coming out anyway. You can show a little bit of blood from the human, but you don't show like no damn nasty ass gore. You gotta be showing fucking guts hanging out. That ain't what vampires do. This ain't Underworld.
Yeah, Underworld do that. Yeah, I'm not expecting that. I can compromise with that.
But I'm saying, so you get a slight little bite, a little bit of blood dripping off. That's cool, I think. See, you still ain't cool with that. What do you want to see?
I would have to see it for myself.
You want to see rated R gore, fucking blood coming out, fucking squirting everywhere and shit. That's what you want.
I would have to see it for myself. But yes, this is promising for potential.
I also think.
Well, I was gonna say potential team ups. Marvel Knights, Defenders, all that shit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do that in the future.
I think the WandaVision movie. I think that was kind of like the push to see how do people react to the violence and the more like scary tone. To see how dark they can really go when they get to Blade and stuff like that. I think that was kind of how they were trying to see.
Which is stupid. As far as the argument, like I've seen people apparently like they said that WandaVision should have pushed for like an R rating or something. I'm like, bro, come on. Or not WandaVision. Doctor Strange should have pushed for an R rating. I'm like, you can't be serious. I could have watched this movie at 8 years old and been completely fine, bro.
Nah, sometimes it was kind of scary.
It was scary. Like, don't get me wrong. It's scary.
That should give you some nightmares.
It's scary, but it's not like...
You're thinking about from 25-year-old DeAndre. Nah, think about 8-year-old DeAndre.
Bro, that shit was not traumatizing.
Shit, I was scared. I used to be scared when I was a kid of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the second movie with that damn big-ass wolf when he turned that fucking... They turned them big-ass creatures. That shit was scary as fuck, bro.
Toka and Razor. You were scared of that.
Hey, that wolf was scary back in the day, bro. As a kid, that shit was scary.
But you still watch the movie? You still enjoyed watching the movie, didn't you?
That shit put fear to me, though.
Oh, stop it.
It scared me at night.
Stop it.
I'm not bullshitting. Go look at Toka and Razor when you were... Not even Razor. Which one? Toka, which one the wolf?
Razor, I think.
Yeah, Razor was scary as fuck as a kid, bro.
Toka was the wolf.
Toka, that motherfucker was scary as fuck. That damn costume they have. That motherfucker was scary, bro. Go look at the picture.
I've seen that.
That shit was scary as a kid, bro. You should have taken the cat shit scared.
Yes, it was like was he creepy? Yes, but did I still enjoy watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yes.
Yeah, but that shit was scary though. I'm saying that shit was still scary. What I'm saying is, Juan in this film for an 8-year-old,
it's scary. It's scary, but is it scary for rated R, Javante? Can I ask you that?
No. I don't think that. But I like horror. Exactly. But anyway, you also have people that don't watch horror films. If you don't watch horror films, this might be scary. If you don't watch, somebody doesn't watch scary movies, this was probably scary as fuck to them.
Bro, we are babying our future generation.
No, not everybody. But think about it, not everybody watches horror films. You like horror films. Not everybody watches. I have friends that don't watch scary movies.
Okay.
So for some people, this might have been a damn like, oh, this is actually kind of scary. Because not everybody watches scary movies. You watch scary movies. I watch scary movies. We watch scary movies. So we're a little different when it comes to like what's scary. Like, oh, that's a rated R kind of movie.
I don't know, man.
But that was kind of scary. I don't think it's been rated R, but it was scary. Though.
I think there were a lot of
moments.
I think there were a lot of shock moments
when Waldo's fucking.
Yeah,
that shit was creepy, my nigga. Like,
creepy. But I mean, most of the scares were based on like shock. Like, oh my god, I can't.
Nah, the one when she takes over her old girl, but it's like a paranormal experience. When she's in the mirror, she takes over her. Like that's like some Conjuring type shit. I'm not saying it should be rated R. I'm not saying that.
Let me put it like this: Insidious is PG-13. That by that definition,
Insidious have violence like that though. You know, really kills.
Come on.
I guess I'm not saying it should be rated R. I'm just trying to think about what they try to think. I'm thinking maybe people think about that scene when my man blew his fucking head off.
I don't even think that was. I mean,
that's just kind of graphic. Like, you didn't see, but you saw the blood out of his eyes, and she saw his like bleeding. You saw the blood in his eye, like just blew his brains out.
Even the Charles Xavier one, like
that shit was creepy.
It was scary, but it happened so fast. Like the way they made it.
So Captain Carter, when they kind of they had a little blood off of it, and stuff like that. They did a little something. It wasn't too bad. I don't think it should be rated R.
It shouldn't even. It shouldn't even been a fucking discussion.
I think it also depends on what you went there thinking you were gonna see. If you thought you were gonna see something darker, then you got what you expected. If you didn't think you were gonna see something darker, I think WandaVision did some of that too in the show. They had some dark, like oh shit.
Yeah, but never rated R. Bro.
But not everybody watched that shit. So
shit, watch Daredevil. That's rated R for you. So moving on, we just brought up Doctor Strange actually. So let's talk about.
Hold on, I gotta do my mac and cheese shake.
Nigga,
make sure it's good. Cause mom's sleeping.
So we just brought up Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. We can talk about that real quick. So Javante, it did put up big numbers. I'll let you go first though. Do you have any theories after watching it? Theories? Any thoughts?
I heard people talk about different kind of things, like especially with the whole dream walking thing. I've heard people talk about Tony Stark, like when he sees. Remember Tony Stark talk about how he dreamed about having a son. He had a child. Him and Pepper Potts had a child named Morgan. The boy though.
Yeah.
I thought what Tony Stark was. Tom Cruise character was the Morgan.
Tom Cruise was more...
You know, people said Tom Cruise was going to be an Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
It'd be Iron Man. But what if he wasn't Tony Stark's Iron Man? What if he was his son?
Huh.
I heard people say that. Are you talking about anything I just thought, like theories or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, theories. Where do you think it goes from here?
Well, you do a lot. I mean, with Fantastic Four coming up, I think that could be interesting. I think, what if you have, like, Reed Richards wakes up, like, his movie starts with him waking up after just fucking being killed and shit. Like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Like it's just like, damn. Like, every character's now to experience dreams where they died or something. No.
I was thinking it'd be interesting when they start him off. But, like,
I feel like that's more of a Doctor Strange.
Overall, I enjoyed the movie, like I said. I don't have too many theories. I've just been hearing other people talk about stuff and come up with things. And, I thought that's been fun. I would say, though, the only thing I had really a problem with after watching it, seeing it at the same time and stuff like that, I don't like Captain Carter being a part of the Illuminati.
Really?
I don't think she just doesn't fit. It's kind of like how Cap is. I don't think Captain America in the comics actually was part of the Illuminati. He left because they're like they don't really have the morale like that. Like they don't have the morale like a Captain America, Captain Carter have. Like they're more like science. They get more like a scientific and all that kind of way. Like more smart people. Like I thought you could have probably. I get why I did Captain Carter because like what if and all that kind of stuff like Captain Carter. I would have did. I thought Bruce Banner made more sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because.
Maybe you could do Greyhawk or something like that.
Well, yeah, because remember when Steve... I'm trying to think what movie was it. Was it Civil War? Where, like, he talked about, like, they have agendas and all that.
Yeah.
That's
why he never could work, because, like, I know in the comics, he was actually in the comics, in the Illuminati, he left, because, like, it just didn't fit for him, because, like, it's, like, he has morale. Same with Captain Carter in a way. Yeah. So I thought, like, Bruce Banner made sense for that role, maybe as Greyhawk or something.
Okay.
Like, overall, I mean, completely. I enjoyed the movie. More theories. I'm curious. I know people complain about, oh man, nothing's been connected and stuff like that. And there's two ways to go about this. I agree. I see both sides, and I agree with both sides in a way. I understand that this is building up to a bigger character, and I think it's gonna be King the Conqueror. I think we all agree with that. But we haven't had a team up film yet. I think we won't see King the Conqueror until we get a team up film. I get people saying Loki's not been connected.
Well, because his character is set to appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
What version? That's what I'm saying. Like, they might WandaVision, we got a version of King.
I didn't say what version. I just said a version.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we'll see the real King the Conqueror, the guy, until we get a team up film and we build off that. I think these movies we're gonna get these other versions of him,
these variants.
Yeah, these variants. But the real version, I don't think we'll see until after we get a team up film. Kind of like the Thanos.
Yeah, agree. As far as theories I have, or takeaways from Doctor Strange, I think about it. How does Wanda have the kids in her universe? Because in the 838 universe, because the Ultron bots technically were a success. So if the Ultron bots were a success, did you need Vision? Because remember, Vision was created based on the Ultron and Avengers: Age of Ultron. So how did the kids come about in that universe?
But the Ultron bots also worked. You say Ultron never happened. You say the Ultron bots happened, but the Ultron never happened.
But if Ultron never happened, then how does Vision happen?
Interesting take.
Yeah.
What if Vision was Ultron? Like in the What If?
Huh. Yeah. I mean, you could do that. Interesting.
But her kids were created, so you don't need it. Like, she didn't need Vision for the kids. The kids were created.
But who's the father then?
I mean, is Vision
Mephisto!
Is Vision really the father, though?
Wasn't he the father the first time? Or did she... Oh,
she created all that. Remember, she created... He was dead.
Huh. But this universe, I don't know. Did it? Was that a Hetz? Because that wasn't like a. That didn't seem like a Hetz that she was in. Or
but that's a different multiverse. It's created. But what I'm saying, I think those kids were still. I think the kids, because think about it, originally the kids are created, and Vision's created because he's dead.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, maybe in every universe she had kids, maybe before Vision died, or maybe something like that. I don't know. Think about also, this is after Thanos. So
yeah. You know, it's actually funny. I'm like, low-key, I need like a whole universe centered around that 838 storyline, because I want to see that. I want to see that shit.
It's coming.
I want to see all that.
It's coming. You know how the rumors?
Is that where the X-Men are coming from?
Yeah. And Secret Wars might be doing that.
Yeah.
Which would be tight. Imagine Secret Wars with that 838 versus
That would be awesome. I actually think Wanda could be the problem with it, like, as far as how it starts.
What she did?
Because think about it. What if, like...
Killing Professor
X, killing Reed Richards. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Reed Richards, his son, Franklin Richards, that motherfucker is not one to listen when he's growing up. So what if Wanda is on the hunt? So she takes her kids and goes to the 616 universe where that Wanda is dead. By the way, do you think that Wanda is dead?
No. Wanda's not dead.
Or Scarlet Witch?
No. But I did hear she's not doing no more films like that. She's like a one-off. Like, she'll do films like she likes the script and shit.
Yeah.
She's more going to be like I'll pop in your film. I'm not doing my own, like, separate shit no more.
So what if that happens where, like, that Wanda did, like, for Sanctuary.
You did kill all the Illuminati, so nobody would know.
Yeah.
Except for old girl. Is Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel, but yeah, it could be like that. That'd be kind of cool.
So in the whole X-Men come to that universe, that's how they clash. And like, hey, we want Scarlet Witch. She killed our professor. All that, like, yeah.
They also could say, I don't think, that should be tight. I think Secret Wars is coming sooner than later.
I agree to that. Yeah,
Secret Wars gonna be tight, bro.
That would be a fucking dope ass movie, man.
I'm telling you, bring back. Hey, Nick Fury coming back. Hey, everybody brings.
Yeah.
Secret Wars could be something amazing, but I definitely agree with that. I think that could be something that could be done. I think it makes sense also, like with the X-Men and like that, because and I'm glad they're going that route, because I mean, we always talk about like, oh, how can they bring the X-Men in? How can they bring the X-Men in and make it successful? We're like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? But it made sense because like, you can't. This world's already been established. You can't bring them in this world. Now you tell me they're from another world coming over here. I can work with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. It's funny. Also, another thing I think about, you know, how like all these, why is it where every other universe, like, they have the same variation, like the same look-alike, but Spider-Man in all these different universes, Spider-Man looks different.
Doctor Strange is the chosen one, bro. Doctor Strange is the chosen. Don't mean he's the chosen one.
I find that funny, but
it is funny. That is funny, especially after Rachel's and everything like that.
Yeah,
but I do love that how Rachel and Doctor Strange always love each other in every universe, but they never can be together. Mm-hmm. It kind of was that what if storyline.
Yeah, it kind of makes it. That's why it was so tragic.
But I know we're not talking about Black Panther. If you did an 838 Black Panther, brought him over. Listen,
that's how we're gonna do it.
No, listen to this. Listen. You recast, right? People talk to recast. I'll talk about. Listen, I thought about this shit.
Okay.
You recast T'Challa, right? 838. He's already a little bit older though. Like, he's not older, but like, he's a little more mature. He's already married. He's married to Storm. You bring him over to the 616, or whatever the fuck this universe is weird. The Earth weird.
See, the problem I have.
That would be fire.
The problem I have with that and why I just think we should just recast. I think we should just recast the T'Challa from our universe now, because I like his story. I want to see where his story continues and goes.
Bro, his story's already kind of fucked.
If he comes from another universe, then it's a whole.
Okay, let's be honest. Some of that story was kind of fucked
different.
because the fact that he's with Nakia, we can't have Storm.
Man, you know he ain't gonna be with Nakia.
No, they definitely made that his love interest.
Okay, and they made Christine Palmer Doctor Strange's love interest, and yet she ended up moving on and finding someone else.
But that's also because but also Nakia, they emphasized her in the MCU in the first film. They went away from a lot of the comic book stuff. Mm-hmm. They went away from all that because Nakia's supposed to be Dora Milaje.
What if? Because let me ask you this: what if during those 5 years that T'Challa was blipped away, Nakia found someone else?
So you told me Nakia was stalling around and found someone.
Yes.
I know we don't know she was gone.
They never said she was.
That's true. So where's she gonna find? You live with the prince. You with King T'Challa. Not who you with? Average motherfucker.
At the end of the day, some of those people.
And she's in San Francisco.
Let's also think about this. None of those people in that 5 year span thought they were coming back.
But we don't know if she was actually gone. She was in San Francisco.
Okay.
Or she was doing the border control. Wherever it was that. She was doing the border control.
Shit, she might have found some American nigga.
Yeah. Maybe, but I'm saying if you really want to make it make sense and people are gonna be like, okay, this is understandable. This is understandable. I think you could bring the 838 T'Challa, different character, different actor, different costume. Bring a different costume. Bring the cape one. Married to Storm. That'd be fire, bro. That shit works. Then we get Storm. We get Storm. Married to T'Challa, the African Storm, the African queen.
Or hear me out. We could just scrap this whole Black Panther 2 right now. And just take the Black Panther storyline.
Bullshit.
Take the Black Panther storyline into the 838.
No, I heard Black Panther. I heard low-key Black Panther 2 actually got some fire to it. I heard actually it's gonna be.
I heard a rumor.
I heard politically.
I heard a rumor about that movie as well, and I don't know how I feel about this. This one is like a great assault because I saw it on Twitter, but they said that Riri Williams
will be
Killmonger's daughter. I swear to God, I will ride if that's the case. I am tired of niggas being related to niggas and tying into stories. Why can't niggas be original?
Well, Riri Williams would make sense to be. I mean, if she's in Wakanda, it has to make some kind of sense, though.
Come on, man, just have some fun.
Well, think about how would she be in Wakanda?
Well, she's smart as fuck. I don't know why.
So why would she be the? Think about it. Why did she get the Iron Man?
What if? Because you remember they had that Wakandan embassy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What if she made some damn science? She was at.
But she's using Tony Stark's technology for her armor. What's her name?
Yeah, Ironheart.
Okay, then so she's using some Tony Stark type technology. She has connection to Tony Stark in some way.
Yes.
If that's the case, if you don't want a connection, you're bound to using Tony Stark's daughter then.
Or she doesn't have Tony Stark's connection. She actually built the armor by herself.
Ironheart is called after nigga. Shit named Ironheart.
Yeah, she copied.
What color is it?
She copied Iron Man. Made her own.
I'll be more mad. Did you plagiarized my man Iron Man? Who did?
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be worse. It makes no sense. Why the hell would your armor be? If you're from Wakanda, why the hell would your armor be like Iron Man's?
Who says she's from Wakanda?
She's gonna be in this film. This film's gonna be in Wakanda.
But who says she's gonna be from Wakanda?
So tell me, Riri, before she's Ironheart, there's Riri.
She goes to NYU, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
She told me she's gonna be pulled up to. Hey, I could be Killmonger. Killmonger's a smart guy.
Okay, and
I'm not saying I'm with that.
You're telling me that she can't be in like a science fair or something, and then somebody from Wakanda discovers her there, says, "Hey, we would like to bring you to Wakanda." Like, hey,
I don't work like that. They'll just bring motherfuckers up in there.
They might now. T'Challa told niggas about Wakanda.
Yeah, he'll help people and help with the research. He just bring motherfuckers over to Wakanda.
I'm not any motherfucker, but of course a motherfucker with American with a high level intellect.
So yes, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of niggas in the U.S. like that. He don't get them all over,
bruh.
He think all Americans are smart.
No. You ain't gonna sit here and say that Riri Williams is basically. There's a lot of niggas like Riri Williams.
Well, I'm saying you have other characters that can have similar things. You're gonna take all of them to Wakanda. They didn't even bring fucking. Hey, look, they could have took. All I'm saying is, bro, I'm gonna do that. But let me go back to what I was saying. My point was. You could do Black Panther like that. I know we're not talking about Black Panther right now, but imagine Black Panther coming over with the cape.
No.
You don't want to see Black Panther?
Maybe I'll be.
Married to Sue Storm. Say he's like 2 years old in the current Black Panther. I'll be cool with that. We still got storyline, and you can bring Claw back, a different version of Claw. Yeah, now we can replace characters that got fucked up in the first one.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Now bring Killmonger back. You bring Claw back. You still got Namor and shit going on?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Bro, that should be tight. Go ahead, though.
That Black
Panther gonna be fire when it come out on trailer. That's gonna be a damn reaction right there.
Yeah, we'll see.
I heard it's good. I didn't say why I was listening. Can you put that damn re-release? No, I heard they were shooting over in not New Mexico? Oh, where the fuck were they shooting? They were shooting somewhere at this hotel, which is like very like royal looking, nice, very nice, a lot of like art and stuff around it. Mm-hmm. But I heard a lot of people say they're gonna have more of a culture tour. They were hiring people like Mayan and stuff like that, like Mayan looking people. So I think maybe
for the Atlanteans.
I think Wakanda might turn their back on the Atlanteans when all that shit was going down, and you know. But go ahead, continue.
But it's crazy because a lot of people consider Namor. He's going to be like the first mutant introduced into the MCU, which I mean, it's true. So.
Let's see if they call him a mutant, though. Let's see what they call him.
Yeah.
Because technically Scarlet Witch was that, but they don't call her a mutant.
They can always change that. Actually, the first choice, which I found this out the other day, the first choice to play Reed Richards was Daniel Craig,
Really?
James Bond.
He's too damn old.
But he opted out due to COVID-related risk. But a lot of people actually say that he was either going to be Mr. Fantastic or Balder the Brave, and he was going to be part of the Illuminati.
You think Josh Gibson's coming back?
Huh?
No, go ahead. We'll go there.
Well, I was going to say, which I can believe that because Elizabeth Olsen, she did an interview where was part of a lie detection test, and she said that I never met John Krasinski, and that ended up being true.
Yeah.
So what if John Krasinski was added after reshoots, which could make sense.
I think they gave. I don't think John Krasinski's gonna be in the Fantastic Four.
He needs to be.
I don't think so. I thought about that shit. I don't think so.
You think they just brought him in for fan service?
Yeah.
And said, fuck it?
As this part, think about it, you change the character. That's 838. That's an 838 Earth. It don't make sense.
Why?
How old John Krasinski? Get the age up.
Man, that nigga.
That movie's not out to what? Might be 2 years from now.
John, you treated.
Hold on. Look at the age.
You treat it like he's about to be 50, bro. I'm telling you.
Look at the age.
He's not that old.
Look at the age.
42.
42. Listen. The first movie ain't gonna come out to what? Not 2 years, maybe 3 years?
Yes.
45.
Okay.
Team up film, right?
Yes.
Probably what? 2-3 more years?
And?
48.
You treat it like most of these heroes do stunts in the movies. It's a lot. A lot of it's CGI at this point.
I get that, but I'm saying is he's I'll rather somebody who's in their 30s.
No,
that's gonna be around for a while.
If I'm gonna cast a Reed Richards, wouldn't you? Since he's so knowledgeable and he's
he's
looked at as this leader, wouldn't you want an older version?
I like John Krasinski, but what I'm saying is you're not doing it's not like Ben Affleck's Batman. This ain't a season John Krasinski you're gonna go with. You're probably gonna do something that's more early on in his career. You're not doing a damn season already has children, all that kind of. You're probably not going that.
So basically, we're doing Miles Teller because
not Miles Teller. That's young as hell. I was too young. I'm saying middle ground, 30s.
Oh my god.
John Krasinski's more of a like you said. He's a seasoned Reed Richards. You can't do a season one. You probably gonna do more of a middle ground 30-some 33-year-old actor. Mm-hmm. Someone in the 30s or late 30s.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck that.
No, I like John Krasinski I like him as Fantastic. I'm saying though, if I'm doing a franchise, I have to think about these movies come out every 2 or 3 years.
You're telling me he can't play Mr. Fantastic until he's 60?
No, he ain't gonna want to do that shit.
I mean, hey,
who?
What you talking about? Who
wants to stay around at 60 doing this shit?
Samuel Jackson, 70?
Samuel Jackson loves this shit. First off, he loves doing these kind of movies. Okay. He loves doing this. He did King Kong. He loves doing this kind of shit. Okay. John Krasinski likes doing projects. I don't think he wants to stick around for this shit for 20 years or 10 plus years. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to think about people who want to stay. Fucking Elizabeth Olsen says she's done. She's only doing shit she only does scripts she only want to do scripts that she likes, and she's only do cameos and other people's shit. She ain't doing no more of her own shit.
I thought they said that they were planning on doing a movie.
No, I heard Elizabeth Olsen's lawyer on deal. Her Marvel deal is where I come in to serve. If I like the script, I'll come in and do a film for it, or I'll come in and join a cameo or something or do a part help join somebody else's film. I'm not doing no more shit by myself. I don't want to do my own shit no more. I heard she's kind of like on that. I'll come in on certain things when y'all got some certain shit y'all need me to do. She's getting up there too. She's been around for a while doing this. She's been doing this shit since what?
Okay, well, you know what? My choice is John Krasinski. Which actually, that was my next.
I like John Krasinski too. I think I'm not saying I don't like John Krasinski. I like him as Fantastic. He's amazing.
Okay, well, all right. This is my next topic.
Go ahead.
Fantastic Four. Who is your idea casting?
Let me pull them up right quick. You got yours already?
I already have mine.
Go yours then.
So, I'm just going to leave it with John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
As far as Mrs. Fantastic. God. I would love to see his wife, Emily Blunt. You know, I've seen the fan cast and, the photoshopped images. They all look amazing. So I wouldn't mind that. As another alternative, Lily James. If you guys don't know her from Baby Driver, Cinderella. She was recently in that Hulu series Pam and Tommy as Pamela Anderson, which I still can't believe that's her in that series. But I think she's a nice up and coming actress as well, amazing actress. As far as Human Torch, Johnny Storm, I gotta go Rudy Panto from Outer Banks.
Okay.
Or Dacre Montgomery, played the Red Ranger in that Power Rangers movie.
Okay.
And then as far as Ben Grimm, the Thing, I just went with two. Joel Edgerton, he plays Uncle Owen in Kenobi. Mm-hmm. So him. And Liev Schreiber. Ray Donovan.
Yeah.
I think he has a great voice.
As Thing?
As Thing, yeah.
He's up there at age 2.
It's a voice, bro.
Okay. Oh, you got voicing. Okay, yeah, you're right. He voiced it. I guess it has. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's not bad. I like those castings.
Okay.
For my female, for Sue Storm, I like Jennifer Lawrence coming back in the MCU. But I like her. And Marvel, I like her coming back as being able to show her regular face. I think part of the problem with Mystique was not her as an actress. The problem was the character. She always had to show her human face. Like, she always was Jennifer Lawrence. So I think Jennifer Lawrence being Sue Storm works for me. So I'm with that. I like John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. Don't get it twisted, guys. I like John Krasinski. I have nothing against that, man. Mm-hmm. If you want to keep John Krasinski around, that's cool. I'm not against it. If they said John Krasinski's going to be Mr. Fantastic, I'm with it.
Okay.
But as far as my Mr. Fantastic, I was prepared for this. Gotta think about who I like, man. Let me go with my next casting. For Johnny Storm, I like Zac Efron.
Okay.
I know it's Zac Efron, but I think Zac Efron's a character that he's grown as an actor, and you got that family aspect. Look, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt would be perfect because they're actually together. And Fantastic Four is like the first family; it's a family atmosphere. You know what I mean? It's a family team. Mm-hmm. So I love that. What you're saying, I'm with your casting. I think you have a great casting. This is just me giving a different one because we gotta get different opinions.
Okay.
But I like what you said. For most of the people, only thing. Oh, who'd you say? You said Liev Schreiber to voice the Thing.
Yeah, Liev
Schreiber. Okay, you said I didn't fuck with the Outer Banks casting. That's the one I didn't fuck with. I like that actor,
Rudy Panto?
Nah, I like the actor. I like him in the show, but
you tripping, my God. Nah. You are tripping. I went with the underrated. I was like, you know what? Hey,
you told the guy, not the main character in Outer Banks, the one his friend, right?
Yeah.
Nah. But I like the other castings you made. So for my Mr. Fantastic, I'll go a man from 50 Shades, Jamie Dornan.
Oh man,
I'm just putting some shit out there. I thought he'd be all right.
You lost your goddamn mind.
Jamie Dornan.
Okay.
Elizabeth Scott. Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
For my Thing voice. Oh man, I don't know who I want the voice. Zac Efron for Human Torch, for Johnny Storm, and for the Thing voice. Damn. Who wants to voice Thing? Cause he ain't got to do no physical. He got to be CGI'd. So you can be voicing. I'll go with yours. I like him too.
Liev Schreiber? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I like you did a good job on all yours. I like all yours.
Thank you. Yeah.
The only thing I thought about was like Human Torch is considered like a guy. It's like very has a lot of bravado, a lot of ego, a lot of stuff. Like I'm that guy. Yeah. So I think Zac Efron just looks at that role. He has that look on him like he thinks he's the shit.
Shit. Well, I mean, how old is Zac Efron now?
He's in his 30s. Zac Efron's like in his 30s, like late 30s.
I don't know. I went with
how's he?
34.
You know what I'm saying? He's young.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, John. Do you think John Krasinski and his wife don't want to stick around for, let's say, because think about it, Fantastic Four is, let's get this, okay, let's be honest in here. Let me ask you this. Do you consider Fantastic Four going to be leading the next wave of, like, MCU film? Like, they're going to be, like, the key glue behind it.
I mean, they play a part. I
think they'll be the glue of the Phase 5.
I don't think they're the main. Because, I mean, of course, if you're...
They're going to be the glue.
Well, if you're going to introduce X-Men as well, then they play a part.
So. Fantastic Four is, like, literally the glue. They're, like, the main thing, and everything else circles around them. Because X-Men, think about it. You're not going to have just one team X-Men, probably. You're probably going to do different teams, right? Mm-hmm. So your the glue team or the glue characters in that next wave is going to be the Fantastic Four. Because of Reed Richards' science, space, all that kind of stuff. Even their villains.
Let's be honest though. If I want a Fantastic Four, honestly, I just want them to be established already. I kind of don't want to have a whole ass origin story
No,
for a third time.
No, you do it the Spider-Man route. Spider-Man did a good job with their origin story.
Yeah.
Slightly gave it quickly, but what I'm saying is
Also, he was introduced in Civil War. Civil War. It wasn't like they just started.
exactly. But also, think about it. This is the first time they're getting this character. I think they're gonna. And I heard Kevin Feige's actually a really big Fantastic Four fan, and it's one of their biggest. Fantastic Four is like one of the biggest Marvel groups.
Marvel franchise, yeah.
So they gotta establish them correctly. But I think when they do establish them, they're gonna be there as a focal point of the MCU. Kind of like how I would say kind of like how Iron Man was. Everything evolves around that character. I think that's how they're gonna be. Which is why I'm saying, do you think Emily Blunt and John Krasinski gonna want to stick around for 10 plus years, like Tony Stark, like Robert Downey Jr. did? Because to be honest, I love Robert Downey Jr., but Robert Downey Jr. wasn't doing shit outside of Iron Man. John Krasinski does other projects. He wants to direct. He has to do other projects. Now,
they just lost John Watts' director.
No, if you bring him, yeah, for sure. If you bring him in the director, I think he would take the job. But how long is he going to want to stay doing this shit?
Oh my god, I don't know. He probably would love to do it. Shit.
For how long?
I don't fucking
know. That man's a man that likes to do other projects. He likes to go all over the place and do different kind of projects.
I don't fucking know. And you can do just because you do a Marvel project doesn't mean you can't do other projects outside of it. Shit. Look at Chris Evans. Chris Evans was doing projects outside of it.
What did he do that touched what Captain America was?
But I never said.
My point is, when you get this MCU shit, this should become the biggest thing you've done in your career.
I never said you would have anything that would be the main shit
That's
like the MCU.
Some people like that.
You have other projects.
Some people like it. Natalie Portman said she hated that shit about Star Wars. Star Wars ruined her career as far as anything else she did. Liam Hemsworth hasn't done shit since Qui-Gon.
You mean Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson. Yeah. Hey, also that motherfucker. Chris
Hold on. What? He did Taken.
I mean, Wells.
Okay, I don't know.
That's just a 20. That's like a 30-year gap.
But still, Taken was a big.
Taken's fire, yes. Yeah. And after that, that's it. Look at Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth hasn't found. Why did he get? Chris Hemsworth originally said, "I'm done with the Thor show. I want to do other show. I want to do more comedy." That motherfucker came back because they did make a comedy, but also because Chris Hemsworth, everything else, Men in Black was trash. Ghostbusters was trash. So what I'm saying is, this MCU shit does become like your focal point. Same with that's any big franchise. That's Lord of the Rings. Look at Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom's biggest role is Legolas. Star Wars.
Oh, so fuck Will Turner then.
Will Turner ain't Legolas. That shit ain't Legolas.
But it's still good. It is up there. Come on,
it is. But it ain't. But okay, which one's more popular character?
Yes, there's always one that's going to be more popular than the other. But just to say,
even Will Turner. Will Turner's okay. That's two. What's Orlando Bloom known for?
Huh?
What's Orlando Bloom known for? Will Turner, Legolas. Those are equal. Five's equal. Yeah. Those two franchises.
Hey, I remember that nigga in Troy.
No, you do not.
Hey, sacrifice his country.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all I'm trying to say is some actors don't want to be a part of the MCU or like these big kind of like these big IPs like Star Wars and Marvel and DC because the fact it does take away from anything else you do or want to do after that. Mm-hmm. This is already known. Natalie Portman she did Black Swan, which is a great film, but she even said Star Wars kind of hurt her as far as going to other things.
Well, let me shut you up on this John Krasinski because no matter what John Krasinski does. From this point, people always know him as Jim from The Office.
True.
So he never escaped that.
The Office ain't okay, but that ain't as big as doing MCU movies.
Oh, come on, man.
This shit takes. Look at Tropic Thunder. People love Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder. That shit gets overtaken by Iron Man.
Well, some people will elect to forget.
Yeah, for sure.
Tropic Thunder.
But I'm saying you can look at anybody. You look at who else has been in the MCU?
And what you talking about? I still think of Robert Downey Jr. and Tropic Thunder. I think that's one of my favorite.
Yeah, most people think about Robert Downey Jr. now. First you think about Iron Man.
Yeah. But if you ask me what else, I'll say Tropic Thunder.
First thing we think about Chris Evans, Captain America.
Yeah. But if you ask me what else,
Mark Ruffalo's done a lot of films.
If you ask me what else
about Mark Ruffalo, first thing you think about Mark Ruffalo.
If you ask me what else about Chris Evans, I'll say Human Torch.
What's first thing about Mark Ruffalo?
And Knives Out. I'll say one of the evil ex-boyfriends from Scott Pilgrim.
If I put a gun in your hand and said, name me one Chris Evans movie, you would say Captain America.
Huh? Yeah, that's my first choice. Of course,
because it's the biggest one he's done.
Yes, I never said anything about like, would it overtake Marvel?
That's what I'm saying. Some actors don't like that. Some actors want to have like variety and be able to say like I've done multiple projects. They won't be known for just one thing. It's like when Black Panther Chadwick Boseman went to graduation with everywhere. All people did was the Wakanda Forever, and like everyone forgot everything else he did. I'm not saying John Krasinski wouldn't want to do it. I'm saying some actors don't want to be a part of that. And John Krasinski already being 42, probably like shit, bro. I gotta do this shit for how long? Especially if you're making him the focal point of the MCU. That's at least 10 plus years with the filming.
Okay. All right. Well,
Emily Blunt already said she don't want to. She thinks she don't want to. You think Emily Blunt's going to commit 10 years to the MCU?
Who fucking knows, Javante? Who fucking knows?
If she said she don't want to do it now, already tells you.
That's my fan.
I like your casting. It's good casting.
Let us know your fan cast down below if you have fan cast for Fantastic Four for the MCU. Let us know down below. And yeah, so you mentioned Zac Efron. I think Zac Efron.
Tom Holland.
Huh?
Tom Holland did Uncharted. That shit ain't Spider-Man numbers.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I mean, you mentioned Zac Efron. Honestly, Zac Efron, I wouldn't personally want to see him.
He's grown as an actor.
Yeah, he's grown as an actor.
I watched Firestar. I don't know if you watched Firestar yet. Bro.
I personally wouldn't want to see him as Human Torch because I have another role I would rather have him pursue, and that's Nova. For that Nova series that they're trying to do.
He wears that helmet all the time, right?
Richard Rider. No, he takes it off.
No, I don't think I'm saying like.
I'm just thinking because look, I look at Zac Efron. He can be comedic, but he also like can do emotional roles. Yeah. I think he does a really good job with that. And I look at a character of Richard Rider, Nova. He just lost his whole entire world and his people to Thanos. When they destroyed Nova and the Nova Corps. So I can see Zac Efron kind of immersing himself with that character. I don't know. That would be my first choice if I had to cast Zac Efron in anything. But Human Torch ain't a bad one as well.
I like Human Torch because I think women find him attractive already. Women like Zac Efron. Mm-hmm. He had, like you say, he's comedic in a way, kind of like how Human Torch is. I think he has sarcasm. I've seen him do like with Seth Rogen and stuff like that. I just think he has like young look to him. Like even though he's 30-something, he still looks like he's like late 20s.
Okay.
So I think he's a good choice because he just seems like he could fit perfectly. For Nova though, I'd be cool going to do from Power Rangers to look like Zac Efron.
You talking about Dak Ray?
Or what if you even get your guy from Dune?
Who?
The man from Dune, the main guy.
Timothy Chalamet. Man, fuck no.
Why not?
Keep his ass out of Marvel. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Apparently, a live-action Captain Carter series in development. Javante, what's your thoughts? I'll go.
Captain Carter series?
Yeah, Captain Carter series in development.
Look, I've had enough of Captain Carter, bro.
Okay.
Like, it's cool, but I just have enough of it. I'm like, okay, we keep pushing this Captain Carter shit down our throat. I felt some way when she said the line in the movie, I could do this all day. And kind of like, okay, I don't know, bro. Captain Carter, I feel like we get a lot of Captain Carter now, bro.
Yeah. I love Haley Atwell.
Oh yeah, no problem. She's an amazing actress.
She's fine.
Beautiful woman also. Yeah, beautiful woman, amazing actress.
And Captain Carter would be dope. I think it could be a nice little.
I don't need a series about
it. As far as if you're doing like multiverse stories or 838 stories from characters. My problem with this is, damn, bro, Sam Wilson is Captain America.
She get a film,
but it's like it's. I find it offensive in a way, even though it's not really. But it's like, oh wow, when Steve passed the shield and we get a black Captain America, he has to share that mantle with Captain Carter series and all this other shit. Why can't he just be the only Captain America right now?
We know some people out there have been angry. They've been saying this called the CEU, where it's all about the women.
I've seen that shit.
I've heard that too. I think they are definitely pushing women. Not in a bad way. That's a good thing. I mean, putting women characters out there. Yeah. I think Captain Carter is a character that I don't think we need it right now. I think there's other shit I'd rather see than Captain Carter. We just had What If, when she played a big role in, like the first episode, even the finale, like the other episodes. We just had Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness when we saw Captain Carter. And I think the love of Captain Carter was there. I remember my theaters were packed. The love was there for Captain Carter, but I think also people were like, okay, like, this is cool, but let's keep moving. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think we need it. There's other things I think you could do instead of this, but... Yeah. Captain Carter get a series.
Yep. Kevin Feige said that Secret Invasion events is during the blip when half of the universe was decimated by Thanos and will explore the events that happened in that period. Made sense.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that storyline.
And lastly with Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy wrapped filming and Dave Bautista officially saying goodbye to Drax. So his character is probably either getting killed off or he's moving on from the Guardians.
They all need to move on.
Well, I think Drax especially because he's been the one that's been disrespected the most.
He went from serious and first one to going Motherfucker's a straight joke. He
ain't even Drax the Destroyer anymore. Like, it's Drax. There is no Destroyer in his name.
Drax the comedian.
I've seen that man get washed plenty of times.
I think we'll get more Guardians. I think we could get a new team. It's time for a new team, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's time to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? If you want to continue the Guardians of the Galaxy storyline.
Well, I mean, also, because we're going to get Adam Warlock in this movie, so it's probably going to be him in the future. I don't know.
But let's also see what happens with Thor. This Thor movie could set things up too, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm glad. Hey, shout out to them, man. I'm excited for that Christmas special also.
Agreed.
And the Guardians franchise has really, it doesn't get the credit it deserves because it definitely did take chances and definitely put the MCU in a different place, and also did a lot for just films in general with people taking chances. Like you look at DC with Suicide Squad, with the show Peacemaker. Like it made a lot of people take chances on different things that were not typically known or like considered like
the most popular.
The most like not just like that, and also I consider like superhero genre. They kind of changed what superhero genre can be. So shout out to Guardians of the Galaxy and James Gunn for that.
Yeah. And as far as superhero genres, introducing superhero genres with amazing soundtracks, because I mean we look at Peacemaker, we look at
all James Gunn's projects,
James Gunn's projects. So shout out to him for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So moving
talk about
on,
he has too.
Yeah,
he's pushed the way
he has as well. Moving on to DC, So
more. Let's see what they got to say.
Shut the fuck up.
Is this probably some organization over there, or is still chaos everywhere?
Well, maybe. So, Aquaman 2 latest. Apparently, Amber Heard has 10 minutes of screen time.
He should have 0, but fuck it.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah,
I said for the video, I said fuck that shit. Warner, get her ass up out of there.
Major dub. Aquaman and Mara's young child will have an important role in the plot of the upcoming sequel.
You got a kid with her?
I
Damn.
guess so.
Why would we recast her? Why would I say recast her?
And that's what I'm about to get to. Because according to her agent, Heard was nearly recast due to her bad chemistry with Jason Momoa. And this is also the final film in her contract, technically. So
we'll just kill her off.
Well, I look at it. Well, I don't think you could kill the character of Mara. But now, hear me out.
We rebooting this, ain't we?
Well, no. I mean, I think they will recast Mara, but not for this movie because of that contract, and because if you fire her, you're still gonna have to pay her.
Yeah,
like that's.
Let's get her. Yeah, I'd rather do that.
But, man, you know damn well. Hey,
you know
damn well what company. No,
I'm just being real though. Think about Warner Bros. Probably thinking like, okay, Warner Bros. Thinking like, yeah, damn, we gotta pay her. But if you keep her in the film,
yeah, and that's
does more harm.
And that's my thing is like, if you have her for 10 minutes anyway, why the fuck didn't you just recast? Like, why couldn't you get another actress to reshoot those 10 minutes?
Exactly.
Warner Bros. being cheap. But and that's the thing. That's the thing with Warner Brothers, bro. It's like, I find it funny. I think about that scene from The Dark Knight. Joker, he's like, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message. And with Warner Brothers, they flip that shit around. And it's like, it's not about the sending a message. It's about the money.
Facts.
And that's basically what it is.
What if James Wan's thinking like, what if they are getting rid of Mira? Let's say they are getting rid of Mira.
I don't think
you can do some. I mean, people do something like that nowadays. Like, look at Black Panther. They got rid of Claw and Killmonger in one film. That was two iconic characters.
But Mira's a popular comic character.
And Claw and Killmonger weren't Black Panther's biggest villains. They killed the both in one movie.
They are, but they're villains.
I'm just saying. I'm saying you probably could get rid of Mira and say, "Fuck it, we going past. We getting out of here with this shit. We leaving the Mira shit behind."
Yeah. I think she will get recasted in the second movie. But I mean, maybe she could die because.
But what if you kill off and do the damn?
Well, I was gonna say maybe she could die because hey, Black Manta, that nigga's on a revenge quest. Maybe he kills Mara. Hey, there you go.
What if you want to go into the Wonder Woman kills her? When we'll get there. I'm just saying, what if?
We can't because the Flash movie ain't even following it ain't even following the Flashpoint storyline, so we can't do that.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna take her mirror. I'm curious to see what James Wan's gonna do with this shit. Yeah. Hey, that's just what you more curious to see: James Wan's Aquaman or Ryan Coogler's Black Panther? They both got a lot going on. You got a lot to see. Like, okay, I gotta see how they gonna do this and that. James Wan doesn't have much Jason Momoa around, but
that's tough. I am very outspoken about this recast of T'Challa.
I rather see Black Panther. I'm not that excited for Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie. Aquaman the first one was cool, but it didn't still be like that. Like,
I love
it was cool, but I never really was like, I gotta watch this multiple times. I saw it twice. Yeah. Once with my grandma. We went when we were down on Thanksgiving. We went and saw it with the whole family. Everyone enjoyed it. But I saw it with DeAndre, of course. Mm-hmm. That's how DeAndre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it never sounded like I was like, oh man, this is an amazing film. And maybe it's just because I'm
Also,
not big
yeah.
into DC.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But,
it's because you just.
but I will say though, no, cause I was saying I just tried, motherfucker. I like Wonder Woman 1. And I like Shazam. I enjoy Shazam more than Aquaman. For some reason.
I enjoy Aquaman more than the Shazam. I like Shazam. I just enjoy Aquaman.
Okay.
That's me.
Maybe I don't like DC like that either. I mean, I'm not the biggest DC fan.
Yeah, you should start out with that.
But certain properties, I mean, I'm not knocking all DC properties. Certain properties I enjoy watching. Like, I enjoy watching BVS, even though I talked about the movie. I enjoy watching BVS. Aquaman I never really want to watch it more than like when I watched those 2 times.
You can't get me to watch Wonder Woman 84 again. I've been through it now.
That shit ain't that bad,
bro. See, no. See, now.
It got flaws.
Nope,
That shit out there is way worse.
Nope, that shit was ass. Terrible. I hated it. So yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do that, bro. Because
Space Jam or what it made for LeBron Space Jam.
Oh, I watched Space Jam, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, Warner Brothers accountability, fam. Come on now. I'm just glad that Johnny Depp is getting his name back. As far as his reputation back, and Amber Heard's reputation is getting
she's done. This is it. Her Hollywood career is over. She's done.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Rightfully so. And also, I think Warner Bros is gonna get hit in the pockets even more, which I'm cool with because like they don't want to do. They think about the money anyway. They're gonna get hit in the pockets more because people are gonna really hate this. They're gonna hate that. There might be some people that say I'm not watching the film.
Yeah,
you might not have been putting in trailers. You might have to say we're not putting in the trailers at all. You gotta buy the tickets first before you see her.
No, you definitely don't put Mare in the trailer. Yeah, that's for sure.
You can't put in the trailer.
And then another actor. Going through some things,
Ezra Miller.
So
I knew you were gonna say his name.
Yeah, so there was a rumor a couple weeks ago about him being replaced by Dylan O'Brien, and when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, praise the Lord, bro!" Because I like Dylan O'Brien as an actor. He's between Flash or him playing Nightwing. I've always wanted him in DC, and sadly, it was a rumor. Ezra Miller, they haven't got rid of him.
Bros, they keep him motherfucker. They keep these motherfucker can't stay out of jail.
Yeah, all signs point to Miller returning for the Flash, which again, the same thing goes along with Amber Heard's situation where maybe it's contracts, maybe it's like, hey, we've pretty much finished most of the Flash movie, so to edit this whole movie, to get another actor, maybe they're just like, hey, fuck it.
No, I'm not with that, bro.
Well,
you got rid of Johnny Depp though. Think about domestic violence, but you gonna keep this motherfucker around? Yeah. It doesn't make no sense. Johnny Depp's a way bigger actor than Ezra Miller ever is.
Yeah.
And look, I like Ezra Miller in the Fantastic Beasts movies. He's cool in those. But like all the stuff he gets into, it's like, bro, this man's like, is he really worth the trouble at this point? Is it worth the headlines? Because when Ezra Miller comes, when the Flash does come out, and Ezra Miller's in it, we're gonna be talking about Ezra Miller like, let's say man went over there and beat some shit out some people for singing the song singing a song on a beach. Like it's bad publicity. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I get all publicity is good publicity in a way, but this is about domestic violence. We talking about before he already got choked somebody out, but we firing Johnny Depp for some shit that he didn't even do, but you assume he did it at first. Mm-hmm. It's like they're all over the place with their what goes and what doesn't go.
Yeah,
I don't think they know what they really want as far as the company does.
I mean, yes, Warner Brothers. We already know they don't know. We don't know what the hell.
And this is why chaos ensues.
So yeah, there's that, man. I mean, they probably are. If they were to fire him, they're not going to fire him from this movie. They would fire him after this movie and
go ahead.
Get another actor to replace him for future films.
And also, I would say, that's another thing that's bad about that is if you keep him and say, oh, we got to get the contract out, let's do Flashpoint, then we'll get rid of his ass and reboot. It's disservice to the fans, and also like you built this movie up being like, oh, we're going to reboot the whole franchise and everything like that. I think if you go into it half-ass, knowing that you're not going to keep this guy around in any way, I think it just half-asses the product. And I see why. Now I'm starting to see why there's so many directors that have touched this project and left. Why we're getting all these delays. It's starting to make sense. So they don't have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So it's sad to see, man, because you don't really want to see a company do bad. I know there's a lot of DC fans out there. I'm partly one. And a lot of Warner Brothers fans out there, especially DC fans. Like I feel bad for DC fans that have really put the time into the Zack Snyderverse and these characters. They really have come to like Ezra Miller after Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. So to see all this going down is sad for the fans because at the end of the day, we're the ones that get hurt the most.
For sure. So, moving on. Viola Davis is in talks to star as Amanda Waller in a Peacemaker spin-off series at HBO Max. I think it's like Amanda Waller's, her own spin-off series. Exact plot details are mostly under wraps at this point, but sources say the show will build off of Waller's appearance at the end of Suicide Squad spin-off series Peacemaker. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much other. Wait, Chris Henry Davis would executive produce the series in addition to starring. Crystal Henry would write and executive produce. Henry's past credits include the hit HBO limited series Watchmen, on which she wrote the episode "If You Don't Like My Story, Write Your Own." James Gunn would executive produce along with Peter Safran. So yeah, I mean, they got a lot of good people attached to this project.
I'm gonna say, like I said about Captain Carter. We don't need this. Mm-hmm. I love Viola Davis, great actress. Love Amanda Waller, the character. I believe in James Gunn, and I'm not saying this shit's gonna be bad. We just don't need this. Huh? Why? Why?
I don't know.
It's like not just them. Disney Plus also. It's like Disney and HBO Max don't have shit to put on streaming. So like, just come all kind of shit, throw shit out there, and let's just have some shit to put on streaming.
Hey, but will I watch if that show hits? I probably will, because hey, Viola Davis,
she's amazing. But I'm saying
is, puts on a bad performance.
It's like I know. Okay, it's like this. It's like if I have I can't taste anything, but I have this delicious fucking lobster in front of me. Mm-hmm. Then I'm like, oh, it looks good. I'm gonna eat it, but I don't get no satisfaction out of it. This show could be fire, but there's no real progression down the line for this DC universe or pushing anything forward. What's the point? What's the point of consuming it? No. Like, I'm sure it probably would be good because you have a great cast. You have James Gunn coming back, but it's there's Captain Carter. I think Captain Carter will be good. But just like we're getting these projects that are like, it's like they're just like, hey, we got this leftover. Just throw it out there.
Yeah,
it's like scraps in a way. It feels like.
That is true. And lastly, with TV series for DC, Wonder Twins has been canceled.
We kind of thought
Thank God.
We were talking about that shit. I said, I don't know about this, bro.
I mean, bro, it was already off to a bad start based on who they cast. I was like, no, this ain't it.
This is the new company doing this, right? The Takeover?
Yeah. So David Zaslav found the budget, which was $75 million for the show.
No,
he found that too high.
Cut that shit. We gonna use that shit for something else.
Yeah. He actually, I think recently he's talked about like some of his projects for DC or like just in general for HBO Max streaming. He doesn't really want to invest in like big budgeted series releasing primarily on HBO.
Well, that makes me feel like the Viola Davis shit coming out.
Yeah,
that's not gonna be big budget. You don't have to do it on Superpowers.
Exactly.
Like that.
But also, it makes me like, damn. So if he was here before the whole Batgirl, I don't think Batgirl would be a thing if he was here in general. Because now that's coming.
Maybe not Peacemaker either, though.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have Peacemaker. So it kind of makes you think about this new guy, David Zaslav, as CEO. Right now he's kind of thinking more on a business of how can I save money.
That could be bad too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That could be bad.
That can be bad
for entertainment. That could be bad because basically you ain't giving people the product they want to see because you're trying to save bread.
Exactly. And
the fact that they have that Viola Davis project still on there tells me like.
But as you mentioned, it's not. I don't think it would be big budget.
That's what I'm saying though. But it's about. I'm saying at that point though, like we said, like we just talked about, is it if it's not big budget, are you keeping it because you really want this shit? Because like, if we put it out there, people will consume it. And it's cheap.
Yeah.
That might be bad for business too, though. I think bad for like the consumer and for the entertainment industry. You don't want to be cheap when it comes to shit. Like think about your pocket first. I don't think you want to do that. You see, Disney don't do that shit. Hate to compare to. I'm not trying to compare Warner Brothers did, but Disney don't. Hey, they put the money out. They gonna put the bread out there. They don't fuck around. The shit come back around. You
ain't wrong. You ain't wrong there. Although, for how much y'all spent on that She-Hulk and seeing that CGI.
Yeah, they probably gonna fix that shit for y'all. They'll fix it.
All right, we finished with DC. Finished with Marvel. Moving on to a galaxy far, far away.
Star Trek?
Wars. No. Nigga, Star Wars. So they
shots to the Star Trekkies, the turkeys out there. The Trekkies.
Did you say? Oh, I thought you said turkeys. I was about to say
the Trekkies.
Yeah, the Trekkies.
Yeah,
that's what they're called. So we move on to Galaxy Far, Far Away, Star Wars. So they did their Vanity Fair photo shoots, which were amazing. Loved the photos. I loved, the main cover. I loved the Inquisitor with Darth Vader. Amazing shots.
Seeing Andor was kind of like, I like the actor. Just
yeah, it's hard. It's kind of hard to be excited for a guy that you kind of know his fate.
Well, I mean, we know Obi-Wan's fate, but still, it's different because Obi-Wan's like, there's so much story you can tell in between Obi-Wan. So it's like, and it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's prequel shit. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
He is
lightsabers, Jedi.
He is the exception.
This is the first time we get some Jedi shit. That's a crazy thing, bro.
Yeah,
about damn time.
So a lot of the projects they announced, which was the Acolyte, they said that series takes place 100 years before Phantom Menace.
That's gonna be fire.
Thank you, Lord. We've been waiting.
Might be Darth Plagueis or something like that, or Darth.
Well, I mean, hey,
like
because it probably will come before the Rule of Two. I think 100 years or
not. I don't think it'd be Plagueis. I think it'd be
It wouldn't be Malgus.
Why not?
Because wasn't that was like
you said 100 years?
Shit, that was longer than 100 years, wasn't it?
I thought Plagueis was longer than 100 years.
Yeah, well, Plagueis and Malgus weren't they together at one point?
Revan's all. Oh, you do Revan.
Wasn't he back with Plagueis and Malgus?
He was with Malgus, not Plagueis. I don't think.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Revan
and Malgus were together. That's an interesting story.
Honestly, I gotta know the timelines of these.
Plagueis things before that.
Yeah. Either way, I'm just glad we're getting some Star Wars content. That's
Plagueis had an apprentice, so Plagueis must have been after those.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm confused. I gotta look at it. Sorry, guys.
But again, either way, it's great to see Star Wars content that's going to take place several years before anything from the original Star Wars franchise, the Skywalker saga.
We went on our show last week for the Final Drive. Shout out to Final Drive. You haven't checked it out. It's a podcast. Yeah, YouTube channel also. But we were on there. We were talking about Star Wars stuff like that. We were talking about, and I said the thing about Star Wars is now I feel like they've got to a place where I don't know if it's all Kathleen Kennedy, but it's got to a place where it's very stagnant. It's timeline. I think they definitely need to take a jump forward or jumped way back, like really create some new content that doesn't involve around anything that we've seen, like Skywalkers or any of that's like go completely away from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because even Mandalorian in some way did that, but Mandalorian has kind of tied back to goddamn the Skywalker trilogy with Luke meeting him and then like being around Boba. It's kind of enjoying that same kind of timeline. So I want to see something that's way out there, way back in the day or way in the future. Like I think, and that's when the creativity comes from that. George Lucas had. I'm sure Dave Filoni and them have that. John Favreau is about finding people to be able to direct that kind of stuff and put it on film.
Bryce Dallas Howard is one. I'll say that.
Yeah, she's cool. She ain't the best. She ain't the best one.
I mean, Dave Filoni for sure.
Oh, girl's better than her too. The one's doing Kenobi.
Deborah
Chow. Deborah Chow's better than Dallas Bryce Howard. Then Dallas Bryce Howard comes.
Well, either way, all of them are.
They're all fine. All people do Mandalorian were great.
Their upcoming live-action TV slate, Obi-Wan, as you know, comes out next week. Excited for that.
Same as Top Gun.
Yeah.
I actually watched Top Gun now, guys, so I'll be ready to talk about that film.
Yeah.
Shout out to Iceman.
It took you this long, but...
That's a good film.
Yeah, I see. I told you. Talking about... Oh, I don't like war movies like that.
I really don't. But you know what's funny? I rewatched Jarhead a couple days ago. That's just good, too. I don't like World War II movies. There we go.
Huh. Like how they shot. Like you talking about those movies that are like shot exactly like
I don't know how war movie. Jarhead's not really a war movie. Like it's war, but like, they don't go to war and shit like that. Okay. And Top Gun's not really war. They don't go to war.
Like you don't like Dunkirk,
like that
1984.
Yeah, that Hacksaw Ridge, stuff like that. I don't really fuck with like that.
Okay. I actually like all the movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor comes out late summer 2022. Mm-hmm. The Mandalorian Season 3 comes out late 2022 or early 2023. And Ahsoka.
You said Mandalorian's when?
Late 2022 or early 2023.
That's going to be a late 2022.
Probably.
I think that's going to be... Because I think Mandalorian came out last year around Christmas time.
They usually
do holiday.
Post it around
they know what they do. They getting that bread for that Mandalorian, them Grogu toys.
Them streaming numbers. Ahsoka comes out in 2023 as well.
Interesting.
And then as far as the future of Star Wars movies, Taika's movie is likely up first. No release date. I heard something about like maybe the next year. Mm-hmm. Apparently,
Rian Johnson got pushed back.
Yeah, Rian Johnson's movie. He's busy with Knives Out, so that's getting pushed back. Rogue Squadron is further off. No date. Patty Jenkins.
I like Patty Jenkins, bro. You can do her like that.
I like Patty Jenkins, bro.
Spit her like that, bro.
Bro, come on, man. 1984 kind of left a bad stain on me.
I'm not saying she has that's one bad film. Every director has one bad film.
Yeah.
If I disrespect Patty Jenkins like that, she's a
woman. Hey, I will say this.
Is she a woman?
I will say no. Come on now.
Making sure.
Come on now. No, I will say this though. If Rogue Squadron's asked, that might be it for Patty Jenkins, fam.
No, that's
too straight.
We might look at Kathleen Kennedy.
Huh?
We gotta look at Kathleen Kennedy next.
Why we gotta look at Kathleen Kennedy?
Because she oversees all this shit. If she goes to Marvel and does a bad Marvel film, then we gotta start having questions about Patty Jenkins. Patty got Oscars though, brother.
Okay.
Or Oscar.
All right, what if Wonder Woman, the third Wonder Woman movie is ass? What if that?
Okay, we got a problem. The Monsters will be ass.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna say it right now. I think Ryan Johnson's trilogy is gonna be fire.
You know,
because if you get, I think the problem with the
look, I hear the name Ryan Johnson. I do think last year. I'm not gonna lie, he left a bad stand over there. So when I see his name affiliated with Star Wars, I do get tensed up. I get nervous about what the fuck he's gonna do with it.
But the problem with that,
and yeah, you said it many times. Like, you know, if he has his own story, because he is a good director.
They threw him in there and said, "Hey, make the next two films like what J.J. Abrams did." And he wanted to do his own thing, and that's why them shits are ass, because they don't have no correlation to the first movie, which we all enjoyed. And they kind of go off the second movie has no correlation to the first one, and J.J. Abrams had to come in and clean that shit all up. So basically, we didn't get real choice. We got two movies. Start the middle one, kind of like
that's like, damn, bro. Like, if J.J. Abrams gave you the first movie, why you just gonna kill Snoke?
Because he didn't have that as his project,
you gonna have that bullshit ass scene with Finn driving into the fucking
thing. Bro, it's said about Josh Whedon and fucking
we fight to save the ones we love and all
that shit.
Bro,
it's we said about Josh Whedon and goddamn Zack Snyder. If you call me up and if you directed a film and you done half that bitch, and they tell me to come in and finish it for you, we got different visions. We don't see the Star Wars the same. We don't see these characters the same. That's why I said you can't be doing that shit. That's why they fucked up the first time. If you give Ryan Johnson a trilogy and let him do whatever the fuck he wanted, I'm telling you, Ryan Johnson I think he can make some great Star Wars content. The problem is, because he had the Jedi books and everything at the crib. The problem is, you made him come in there and try and finish off a story that wasn't his. If you tell Ryan Johnson, hey, Ryan Johnson, do whatever you want. Create your own characters, do whatever the fuck you want. That shit might be fire.
Okay.
Because they had some good scenes, but the problem is, the shit just doesn't make no sense. Like, fuck.
So you're willing to stake your name out on Ryan Johnson?
I'll put my head on the line for Ryan Johnson all this time. Now, if you tell me no, let me finish, because you were trying to get my ass. It has to have no correlation to anything that's been done already. Okay. If he's doing some shit that's 200 years in the future, or like 100 years in the future, shit's gonna be fire.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
And Kevin Feige also, I think, might have. I heard people talking about maybe Kevin Feige might drop a project.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right here. If Ryan Johnson's movie turns out ass, I'm gonna hit you like they did that nigga in Hunger Games. I'm gonna lock you in the room. I'm just gonna have the ball of the damn poisoned grapes. There you go. Eat all the motherfuckers, bro. That's your mistake.
Hey, it'll be fire, bro.
That's all
you know. Mark Jackson said he had the greatest two shooters of all time when he first got Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. People thought he was crazy. I'm Mark Jackson with Ryan Johnson. I believe in that man.
Stop it. Where did Mark Jackson? And where is he at now?
He built what they got now.
Unemployed.
He had a sacrifice.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Ryan Johnson has some creativity. I don't think he's a bad director. I think he really does care for Star. I think the problem was Kathleen Kennedy just threw him in there and said, "Hey, make these next two films from J.J. Abrams."
Okay.
And there's two different directors.
Fair. All right, moving on.
Hey, could you imagine if Sam Raimi starred Spider-Man, right? And Quentin Tarantino came in and finished it?
Yeah.
But go ahead, move on. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. That's different directors, different visions.
That's true. So, our next topic is with the franchise that I have been done with for a while now. Javante still loves it, but here we are. Fast and the Furious.
Hey, family.
So, Fast 10.
Give me my fucking... Where my Corona at?
Get your ass on Corona. Big news from Fast 10 over this past couple of weeks. Justin Lin, the director, most familiar with some of the other films in the franchise, has left Fast 10. It's weird because it comes after a video of him and Vin Diesel having a moment together, talking about their excitement for the film.
He's still producing. He's on production team.
Yeah, like Zack Snyder was producing Wonder Woman 1984. No, nigga. So, they had the video. Vin was hyped about it. You can kind of tell Justin Lin was done. This nigga looked like he was being held hostage. And I kind of felt the same way when Vin Diesel was posting that video with Natalie Emanuel as well. But they got Louis Leterrier to replace him. Louis Leterrier, he's most familiar with directing The Incredible Hulk. Sorry. With Edward Norton. A movie that I actually rank a lot higher than a lot of people will say when it comes to MCU films. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I thought he did a great job with that one. Scott Eastwood, who was in the previous one, Fate of the Furious, he's returning. Alan Richardson.
They bring him back again? He ain't been around since 8.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fate of the Furious.
Damn.
Yep.
I think we're already on like 12.
I mean, they kind of brought him on to be the new Brian.
That didn't work out though.
So that's what they're trying to
Yeah,
say.
when
Like,
he tried to be Brian. Yeah, he can't be Brian.
Alan Richardson, Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State, Reacher in the new Amazon Jack Reacher series. He's joined the cast as well.
The Big Hulk?
The what?
Well, like the all big and swole?
From Reacher?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes,
They got. Hey, this should be crazy, bro.
So I have this.
This the Avengers of Fast and Furious, bro. It's the Infinity War, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a 2-part movie.
Yeah, let's go with
The Rock coming, bro. The Rock coming out.
Okay,
Watch.
No, the fuck he is not.
Watch,
that
bro.
man is done.
Watch The Rock.
Anyway, look, the Hollywood Reporter. They have an article talking about behind Justin Lin's Fast 10 breaking point.
I think I heard something about Vin Diesel.
Yep, I'm going to read most of it. So, families come in all shapes and sizes. They can be loving and nurturing. They can be boisterous and brash. They can be fractious and frustrating. The Fast and Furious franchise, which runs on the theme of family, became the latter when only days into shooting the latest installment, Fast 10 director Justin Lin did the unthinkable. He quit. Basically, family ran out of gas. No, that's what I just made up.
Oh, shit.
Directors have been replaced mid-production before, Bohemian Rhapsody and Solo: A Star Wars Story being recent examples. Those, however, were incidents where filmmakers were fired. In the case of Fast 10, it was the director who had enough. See, he knew this shit was getting out of hand. But enough of the constantly changing script, enough of the process of making a fast movie, and enough of managing from the movie's driving star and fellow producer Vin Diesel, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. Lin was handling writing duties on the movie and believed he had a lot script going into it. Universal and Diesel had other thoughts. A key location that had been secured was cut due to its Eastern Europe location amid the war in Ukraine, and the movie still hadn't cast one of its villains yet. On top of that, even as Lin tried to draw lines in the sand, the studio said it would be sending a writer to London to polish dialogue for some of the actors, a move that was expected but apparently not welcomed by Lin at the time. The constantly moving target proved too much for the seasoned Lin, who on April 23rd had a major disagreement with Diesel. The 4-person meeting had begun with Diesel having new notes. It ended with a slammed door. Justin finally had enough and said, "This movie is not worth my mental health," says one source. Both Lin and Diesel declined comment for the story. In the heat of the moment, Lin said he was through with the movie. The studio took him seriously, and by April 25th, a settlement was reached for Lin to exit the production. He would remain involved as a producer. A great many of the crew had worked on F9 with Lin, and for a spell wondered what their next move should be. But Lin, according to insiders, gave his blessing that they should stay on. Regardless, the muscle car had lost its driver as it was speeding down the highway. On April 26th, 3 days after the blow-up, Lin announced his departure on the Fast social media channels. Quote, "With the support of Universal, I made the difficult decision to step back as director of Fast X," he wrote, also thanking his cast and crew for their support and expressing pride at helping to build the most diverse franchise in movie history. Lin's departure was months in the making and offers a glimpse into the kind of pressure cooker environment that working on the franchise, now almost 21 years old, has become. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Oh, this is what I wanted to read on. Diesel had become his own personality to be reckoned with at this point in the Fast franchise. He long ago had become the dominant force and was not afraid to flex his ample muscle. His class with Dwayne Johnson led the former superstar wrestler to leave the franchise, even rebuffing public outreach. In the writing process for the movies was unorthodox to say the least. Insiders say writers would pin action sequences and Diesel would say yes or no to them, leaving to the director the job of making them fit or not. If Diesel changed his mind, the whole process is a mosaic that never stops moving, says one insider who has seen the making of several Fast movies up close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I heard about Vin Diesel forgetting lines, coming in out of shape and shit.
You know what? Let me just say this real quick. How How do you forget lines when you say the same shit in every fucking movie? How?
Hey,
How, Sway?
Look, I'll be real. Vin Diesel is the Tom Cruise / Christian / Robert Downey Jr. of this franchise.
No, I'll tell you what Vin Diesel is. Vin Diesel is holding on to his franchise because he knows his ass ain't getting that many roles after it.
Holding on is what Liam your man from Taken doing. He was holding on when he was making all damn Taken movies.
Ah, stop.
Was he not? Them shits weren't making no money no more.
Yeah.
At least I love my guy too, but I ain't trying to take no shots today. I'm just saying, Fast and Furious still does numbers. Go look at what Fast 9 did for this year. I bet it's top 5 in grossing films this year or last year.
It probably was.
Okay, then. So I'm gonna still make money. Fast and Furious. They did the premiere 2 years ago before COVID broke out. They did the premiere outside in Miami.
I remember that.
And that shit was like goddamn red carpet for the movie coming out. It was literally a premiere for the trailer. There's a fan base for this franchise, me being one of them. But I get where people are saying the frustration. Look, Vin Diesel is a star in this franchise. Say what you want, Vin Diesel outside this franchise is just a voice actor for Groot, and that's been doing voice shit. But in this franchise, when he walks in that building, he is the motherfucking Tom Cruise of this bitch. He calls the shots. It's like with Robert Downey Jr., bro. Robert Downey Jr. where Marvel call all the shots, bro. Like, Robert Downey Jr. can say, no, I ain't with that shit. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
But was Robert Downey Jr. expressing incoherent behavior on set, forgetting lines?
No, but we also know Vin Diesel ain't an A1 actor. Bro, I consider Robert Downey Jr. a better actor than Vin Diesel.
Exactly. That's my point. Vin Diesel shouldn't be held to the standard of, he should get everything he wants.
He's an action star. It's like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger, remember all his lines, the best actor? Or he's just an action star. Rambo? Sylvester Stallone? Action stars, bro.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not saying he should be forgetting his lines and coming in. He should be in shape and not forget his lines. I get that. I'm not saying he should be with that. I'm just saying, as far as for this franchise, he's the Rock or the Arnold Schwarzenegger of this franchise. That's why the Rock couldn't come back. There can't be two of them motherfuckers. Somebody gotta bow down. It ain't gonna be Vin Diesel, but Vin Diesel is this franchise. But I hope the Rock does come back for the second part of this film.
He ain't coming back.
But seeing this film, I'm still excited for this movie because it's a 2-part film. Giants rest from the casting. I'm excited about the cast. I'm excited about what they're gonna do because I think they will take this to another level. And it's only a 2-part film. It's gonna be it's our Infinity War, bro. Can you imagine Jack Reacher fighting Vin Diesel, bro?
Who said he's fighting? Who said he's the villain?
Oh, bro, I can see it right. Whew, that motherfucker huge, bro. Him versus Vin Diesel 6'4". He all 6'4" and shit, bro.
Yeah, you're right. He's 6'4" built, and Vin Diesel don't whoop his ass in the movie apparently because he's Vin Diesel.
But Vin Diesel be slow too.
Like he's been doing everybody.
Batman does all the time. We don't say shit about Batman doing it.
Batman is a trained assassin. Vin Diesel.
He's a damn agent. They're agents.
They're not. Man, he was never.
Mr. Nobody made the motherfuckers agents. Oh, they know how to do all kind of shit.
Did they actually train with the CIA and everything?
Yes, pretty much. Motherfuckers get out of prison. For free.
The only nigga in Fast and Furious who I knew had hands for sure was Brian O'Connor. Brian O'Connor had hands.
Yeah, because Brian O'Connor could just muscle you. Vin Diesel just muscles motherfuckers.
Brian O'Connor had technique. That motherfucker.
He wasn't as big. He could just fight like he could just slam motherfuckers to the wall like Vin Diesel. One dude
that walked in and he was like, O'Connor, what the hell you think you doing? O'Connor said,
just
knock that nigga into the
wall. Brian O'Connor was different because Brian O'Connor he had more finesse. He couldn't he could just physically out-muscle people like Vin Diesel can. Vin Diesel's physically out-muscle people.
There's a thing about physically out-muscling.
Like when he fought John Cena in the last movie, they literally just run people through walls and shit.
Okay, I can accept that. I can't accept this nigga being held by 30 niggas and still coming away with that.
He's Batman, bro.
Come on, bro.
He's Toretto.
This man was being held by 30 niggas.
How come when Batman does it, we all give him praise?
Batman wasn't being held by
Batman does some crazy shit. We be like, it's Batman. We get Batman all the time. It's Batman. It's Toretto.
Batman is a superhero.
It's Toretto's an agent. They're both human.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Toretto.
Get the fuck out of here.
Toretto whooped Batman
trained with the leader.
Batman
trained with the leader shell. You told me
Toretto from the hood in LA.
Okay. And Batman from Gotham, nigga.
No, but real talk,
I find Gotham.
Real talk, I'm so excited because this will be fucking. DeAndre hates it so much, so it's gonna be fun to go see it and watch a trailer reaction. But
hey, all I'm gonna say is Justin Lin, good for you. I'm glad that
he's still a part of the franchise.
Bro, I'm telling you, he ain't.
You heard what you said? 21 years, bro. This friend, I'm 27.
He only directed the most recent.
No, what I'm saying though, this franchise in general though, this franchise been around for 21 years. I'm 28. So since I was 7 years old, there's been Fast and Furious movies. That's kind of crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Think about that. How many franchises can make an IP so big off of nothing?
Look, man.
Name another one.
Look, man.
I'll wait.
I'll say this. My thing with wrestling, I don't care about it being.
Nah, you get mad for being dumb.
It being for 20 years. My problem is that it was a franchise that I love so much.
You don't get to 20 years just racing cars, bro.
Okay, well then you should have just ended it where it was.
What you mean? Motherfuckers talk money all the time. Making money means something. It's money being made.
Yeah, but there's a point in storytelling where you gotta know.
They try.
This shit.
You know what? They try to give y'all. They try to give y'all a car movie. Tokyo Drift's literally about racing cars, and motherfuckers hate that movie. It's considered one of the worst ones.
Well, also, you brought in a whole fucking new cast that we don't.
But also, they tried to do racing cars. The racing car thing was not. You had to do something more. You had to push the story more. I want to see more than just the racing cars, which is why they got the action. Now it's become the biggest action star movie. Maybe a big action star movie. It's the Rambo of this generation, kind of.
You can just make it an action movie, not action star movie. That's action.
Well, it got action star.
Yeah,
Vin Diesel up there.
star,
The action movie, yeah, it's one of the biggest action films and spy movies.
Yeah, it is. It probably is. But I mean, hey.
But think about it, to build a kid for 21 years, that's crazy.
Me, that shit should have ended after 7 when Paul Walker died. They had a nice ending right there. They could have just ended right there. Yeah, but
this is for family, bro.
I just felt like it shouldn't went
it's
on.
It's family, goddammit.
I know, and I remember when I did the trailer reaction, I talked about that shit, and people were talking about, well, Paul Walker and Vin Diesel always talked about
making more, yes.
10 movies. Well,
now we're getting 10.
You know, they're done. Hey, there's some times where you gotta be like, hey, I know Paul would have wanted 10, but hey.
But you also treat like they're forcing. You treat like they're forcing them to get actors. People want to join. You just had Jason Momoa join and Charles Theron's join.
Yeah,
you had top tier actors who want to be a part of this
because it's like.
It's that franchise. It's like a Marvel Star Wars.
It's famous, but at the end of the day,
it's like Star Wars and Marvel, bro. It's fun.
I'm looking at it from a perspective of, is it good? And
yes, they're enjoyable. Really. Those movies are enjoyable. You can say they're not the best critically acclaimed films, but they're enjoyable movies. You can't tell me you don't enjoy the Fast and Furious movies that come out.
Not really. Not anymore.
They're not action packed. They're popcorn films.
The stunts are so fake now. The
stunts are fake.
No, everybody stunts. Also, just the states. No character. Every character that you think is dead comes back alive. Giselle at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if Giselle came back.
She's dead.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if Giselle came back in the next movie, all stitched up like a fucking Frankenstein, all these stitches and shit.
She fell, motherfucker. She
fell. She went into a plane propeller. But I wouldn't be surprised if the CIA said, oh, we have technology to put her back together and bet Giselle is alive.
Look, I'm with you. I wouldn't have brought Han back either. But I think they're bringing him back for a bigger purpose. Because he has beef with Bruce Willis. Or
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. He has beef with Jason Statham. Yeah. We got problems.
Yeah, oh no. No. They probably won't have no beef. Because you know what? Dom's going to invite them over to a cookout at the end of the movie.
Corona.
With them Coronas.
It's family.
It's all good.
Damn right, it's family.
Just like when Jason Statham killed Han initially, and that's when they actually thought Han was dead, and yet they invited him to the cookout for some fucking Coronas.
Because he helped them save the lives. He still helped.
Hey,
Loki, you could bring
just because he saved your baby, Dom, don't mean I'm cool with the nigga.
You could, because there ain't no Han like that. That's that point, not that extent. Han was close with Dom.
But still.
So if Dom would be cool with them, you could be cool.
Still, that's one of my
But also say this right here before we get off. I know we forget off.
We still got more.
Oh, we got more. Giselle, Loki could come back because think about it. Jason Statham's brothers came back. His brother came back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody literally.
That's cool though, bro.
There's no states.
Family, goddammit. It's family.
Ah, you.
Go get your goddamn Corona and sit your ass down somewhere. Go some that barbecue.
Yeah, hey, that franchise is brainwashed you. It's all good though.
That's just fun, bro. We got cars. We got some fly cars, bro. They have some more McLarens in them bitches too. We have some fine ass cars, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Bruh?
Whatever.
Disrespect that franchise like that, boy.
Whatever.
Beautiful women, fast cars, Corona. What the fuck more you want?
Okay, nigga. All right. Moving on. So, Titanverse news. So WandaVision's Matt Shatman is directing a Godzilla Apple TV Plus series.
Is it called Monarch?
I
thought it was called like Monarch or something like that. Like, not Monarch. It's called like I heard about that forever.
Yeah, it's in development. Shackman will direct the first 2 episodes and serve as executive producer. We still don't have a full title for the show, which Apple TV Plus refers to as Godzilla and the Titans Wall. So I know that they do have a Monarch show, something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that wasn't Godzilla involved. I don't think it was a Godzilla thing.
Yeah.
So they must have got the rights to Godzilla back. Yeah. Or maybe Apple bought the rights because I don't think this ain't gonna go through.
Well, the show follows the events of 2014's Godzilla, where Godzilla and the Mutos met in San Francisco for a massive battle. One family will have to dive into its past to uncover its secret connection to the global organization known as Monarch. The series is co-created by Chris Black, a writer on Star Trek Enterprise and Outcast, and Matt Fraction, writer of comics like Hawkeye, The Defenders, and Sets Criminals. So yeah, the Untitled Apple TV Plus series isn't the only upcoming entry in Legendary's Monsterverse. Last week, Legendary tabbed Dan Stevens as the star of Godzilla vs. Kong sequel film. According to Deadline, Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard will be returning for the sequel, with production beginning this summer in Australia. There's also the animated series Squirrel Island, which is being produced for Netflix. Powerhouse Animation, the studio behind other Netflix animated shows like Castlevania, Blood of Zeus, and Masters of the Universe Revelation, is handling the show. Similar to the film Kong Skull Island, the show will focus on a crew shipwrecked on the legendary island. Neither Skull Island, the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel, nor the live-action Godzilla series have any sort of release window. So yeah.
Interesting stuff. Glad to see the MonsterVerse continuing. I think the money they made,
which is great. You know,
I think they're actually at the money they made for the movie, especially after COVID. They really did put the box office back out there. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys knew. Was it Legendary? I think Legendary owned the rights to Godzilla for the 3-movie franchise. You know, they don't own the rights to Godzilla. It goes back to Japan? Is it Japan?
What are you talking about?
Godzilla. He's Japan, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to Japan. And supposedly they were doing their own Godzilla movie over there, so I think they were going to keep their Godzilla. So to see that they're doing an Apple show makes me believe either this is a partnership with Legendary or Apple bought the rights to a Godzilla.
I mean, they were. You should have known that they already bought it back from Japan because they were doing the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel.
When did that get announced?
We did a CBM talk. We
talked but also okay. So I guess they did have the rights. They must have bought the rights back. I remember after Godzilla vs. Kong came out, a lot of people were questioning, would we see another Godzilla because they didn't own the rights to Godzilla? Mm-hmm. Similar to how Universal owns the right to King Kong. So when they did the Warner Bros. Legendary movie, they couldn't call him King Kong. They had to call him Kong. They can't call him King Kong.
Right.
So I was just curious, like, they must have got the rights back. So I'm curious how long these rights last for, how many films, or since they're doing shows now, how many shows or films, how it's going to work. But interesting stuff. The only thing I like about the article was about the whole human thing. I think the thing about the humans is you got to find a way. I know you got to have humans to push the story forward, but I think you got to find a way to make the humans more interesting to people. I think they did a good job with Kong versus Godzilla because that little girl was very interesting. I think a lot of people liked the little girl and thought her story was unique and cool. And care for her. So I think they need to do more of that and follow characters that people will really like and relate to and care for. And if they do that, I think it could be fun, man. I love these movies for what they are. Kaiju films, they're exciting, they're fun. So I just hope they can help get the humans right.
Titans, that's what they call them.
They call them Titans. Yeah, they call them Titans. You're right. So they get them right. I think it could be fire, bro. And I can't wait till Godzilla vs. Kong Part 2 because Kong owes that motherfucker ass up again.
You mean Godzilla owes Kong an ass whooping?
No, I said right the first time. Kong owes him another ass whooping.
Nah, because we all know who clearly won.
They had to boost your man, bro.
Come on.
You know what rights how that shit works? Japan literally it's literally in the contracts. Godzilla cannot get his ass beat. Godzilla cannot do this. Godzilla cannot do that. There's a lot of rules.
He is a walking newt, my guy. Come on, you should have known how.
Kong's by him in the original Kong vs. Godzilla.
Oh yeah, we gonna go with that. You know why Kong bodied him in the original? Because it was they made those movies for America, and they had Kong, who was an American-made. Was it? Yeah, he was made in America.
Yeah, he's American-made.
American-made Titan. He's ours. So they had to make it where, hey, fuck it.
But look at
gotta win this.
But look, bro, I'm just saying, they had Godzilla crawling on fours like damn crocodile and shit through the city. They had Godzilla moving faster than that motherfucker ever moved in his own movies. That movie Godzilla was moving.
I mean, it's just
his tail was longer.
No, it's because
arms felt longer.
Yeah, because they made Godzilla first. If they would have made Kong first, then
that
first Godzilla movie, they would have made it where
Godzilla was slower. Even at the Kong Skull Island, Godzilla was still slow. His King of Monsters, Godzilla was still slower. They sped Godzilla up so much in Kong vs. Godzilla. His arms look longer. His tail looks definitely longer, and he's faster. They definitely sped him up. They had him up for Clone 4.
Well, interesting thing about lizards. Hey, you know when they
lose
a tail, they end up growing.
He's grown. No, they gave you that because they knew if they didn't give you that, Godzilla would got his ass.
Or maybe his radiation helped him grow.
That ain't how it works. I don't know. What I'm saying is they gave him that because they knew everything we said before the movie came out. We said, "Hey, bro, Kong got the speed on that man and the agility over him." What did they do? They gave Godzilla agility and speed. Godzilla was running at Mechagodzilla. Running! Godzilla don't run! Godzilla? The one we've seen is these 2 movies he had? No!
Hey, well, it depends. If you go back to that, was it 1998?
No, unwind. These two past movies. These 2 past movies was not running like that. They gave him the boost because they knew Kong was whooped his ass if they didn't give him that boost. They make your man OP. They had to downgrade my guy and put your man up there, bro. To get your man a chance.
Okay.
That's all it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm done with the rant, though.
Yeah, okay.
That's facts.
All I know is my guy had... Yo nigga was dead.
Yo
nigga was dead until they had to recharge and restart his heart.
Yo man was to get his fucking throat burnt the fuck up and get his shit fucking burnt the shit up, burnt to death, motherfucker.
So we on to that. Okay, all right.
And Godzilla had his shit open that shit up, motherfucker. Godzilla was like, you did me like this, here, motherfucker. Open that fucking mouth. I got these fucking heads too. Open that fucking mouth, motherfucker. I'm gonna blow this fucking fire on your fucking
like that, bitch. Okay, all right.
Thinking fast.
Imagine if it was Godzilla by himself versus Mechagodzilla. He would have got his ass worked.
Kong would have hung his own, bro. That damn axe, he would have held his own.
Okay. That'll wrap up this CBM discussion. Let us know some of your thoughts and opinions down on... That'll wrap up this CBM talk. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on some of the topics that we covered down below in the comments section. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Alright guys, I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. Deuces.